Welcome to Growth with Value, where today I'll be walking you through our watch list. So this is a completed watch list, just to give you a bit of an overview. And what we can do here, you can see we have the current price of all the tickers on the watch list. And if we hover over a ticker, we can see that we have some sort of research notes there that I've added previously as I've built up my watch list. You can see these can be quite extensive. We have the discounted cash flow value. This is a very rough valuation because it doesn't have a margin of safety or a risk premium, so we have to use very default sort of values here, but it does give some indication. And we do have valuation calculators if you want a more fine-tuned valuation for a company, and not only discounted cash flow valuations. Here we have the price change for the day and the percentage. And here is the difference between the flag that we set, I'll show you that later, and the current price, and the percentage difference between the flag and the current price. So if I just sort this difference column, you will see here that in green we have the shares where my flag level has been crossed. So in fact these ones are the prices below the flag price I set. These ones in yellow are within 5% of my flag, and in orange within 10%. So that's what the completed watch list looks like. But to construct your watch list, you would typically start here on the company data screen, because that is where you're able to not only administer the watch list, but also research the company. So we have a lot of tools here, a lot of information. You can go to the price history, a lot of charts, financial charts. We've got the dividend history and charts, and for premium members we have 20 years of financial statements. Here we have current news articles related to the company, a handy ratios panel giving a good overview of the company, quite a few CAGRs here, the 5-year compound annual growth rates. So things like revenue, margin, dividend growth, and cash flow growth, return on invested capital, all very important things. Some default or at least some intrinsic valuations with, again, some default values when it comes to margin of safety, price graph, and some summary graphs. So once you've done all of that investigation, you can start adding your watch list notes. So I'm just going to start with Amcor and bring that up. So assuming we've dug into it and done our research, then we're ready to add that to our watch list and add those notes that I was showing you earlier. So I'm going to add Amcor. Next, I'm going to have a look at Caterpillar. So I'm just going to add 2 or 3 here just to show you how the watch list is constructed. Again, you can see that our add box is already pre-populated. Amcor's there from before, just adding Caterpillar. And for a third one, I'm going to select Exxon. Back to watch list and add that one. Right, so just back to Amcor, and here I've got some notes that I prepared earlier. So I'm just going to copy those, and now we go to our watch list notes. So you will see the notes that popped up when I showed you the watch list. They're here. So we have notes for the ticker itself and notes that appear over that flag diff column, which is really short notes for when you're getting close to your flag price and you're about to make a decision. So not as wordy as your main research. And here we can expand that. So what I wanted to do was, you'd see just some basic notes here: 13% margin, revenue and income growing, reasonable dividend coverage, return on invested capital 7%, and high debt equity. So now here I've decided that because I've actually chosen 3 dividend stocks, so I have calculated the yields here, and I've decided I'm going to put a flag at $9.09. So we're going to have 3 different sorts of flags. A flag on when it crosses a price threshold, a dividend yield threshold, or a PE ratio threshold. But here I'm going to use a price flag of $9.09, and that's because I've got my eye on that 5.5% yield. Rating, this is where we can apply those stars, so I'll just put 5 there. And here, if you're a premium member, this is where, if you do have a position in a stock, you can enter it and it will automatically build a portfolio for you. So I'm just going to save those notes. And there we are. So now, if I come back to, so we have Watchlist in 2 places, and one is on the company data screen, and the other is the one I showed you earlier, which is my Watchlist. And here you can see the three companies, and when we hover over the ticker, there are our watchlist notes, and we hover over the diff, and there are the flag notes. So you can see here that Amcor is in yellow, and that's because I set the flag at $9.09, and it's currently $9.13, so I'm actually within 5% of my flag value. And that's about it. That's how you construct a growth with value watch list.